So, ito, example. The staff, siya yung pumili ng diagnosis. Okay? Na-deny at na-legal. For example, ito totoong case ito. Diabetic ketoacidosis. Yan ang ginawa ng staff. Ang diagnosis ni Doc is diabetes mellitus lang. However, ang ginawa ng staff, kinonvert na into a DKA kasi pareho lang raw, which is actually false. Another problem, decoder upgrades to a severe sepsis. Okay? Yung chart, puro normal naman. So, na-deny at eventually, nagkaroon ng investigation. So, when you allow this blind reliance to the claim staff, okay, magkakaroon ka ng problema. So what do? You don't rely on them blindly. Okay? I'm pretty sure magaling sila sa ibang bagay, pero yung clinical you need to review it. Okay? Again, itong number 4 at yung number 3 na umasa lang sa residente, magkasabay yan. Okay? Magkasabay yan. Nakita ko na yan sa iilang kliyente ko. Ito ang pinaka ito yung karugtong number 5. Magkasama din ito sila. Dahil nag-rely ka lang sa residente, nag-rely ka lang sa claim staff, pinirmahan mo without reading it. This is the disaster of all. Okay? That is wherein you sign without reading the claim. So the claim is signed blindly. The claim form is signed blindly. So ang nakasulat doon, dahil inaasa mo lang sa residente, inaasa mo lang doon sa staff, false severity. And then, it is under your name. Under sa pangalan ni Doc, under sa pangalan ng attending, and then pinirmahan mo. Okay? I've seen so many doctors talaga nakasuhan dahil dyan. And ang malala, nung pinapa-explain sila sa legal, sinabi din nila, PhilHealth, okay? I'm sorry. Pumirma lang ako. Hindi ko nabasa. Sabi ko, my God. So naturally, kakasuhan ka talaga. I'm not saying you make something up. I'm not saying you lie. But that is a very ridiculous, that is a very weird defense. Okay? So magkarugtong yan. Inaasa mo sa resident,